that they are putting themselves in a database.
Yeah, absolutely. And this this article states that the lottery won't happen until after Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just putting it out there now that if there is a Cletus Jr. who actually wins a gun or like any of these things from the West Virginia lottery, the Jab lottery, I will expose producer Allie as being a time traveler.
Oh,
and it will be I think
it's possible.
She'll dox herself. She's saying too much.
So are you threatening our good friend Allie?
No, it's not a threat. Maybe
sounds like a threat.
Maybe a little bit of a threat.
Don't worry.
If she's a time traveler,
defend you,
if she's not a time traveler, then we're all good.
Us time travelers, we gotta stick up for each other. So don't worry, Allie.
Oh, great. I'll be outnumbered.
Yeah.
And out-timed. All right. Thank you for that, producer Allie. Really appreciate it. And it's a good way to get us to read articles that we missed, Just good job.
Extra content there right in the middle of the art section.
Well, but that's kind of the point with the break, too, is people don't realize that there is content here that's being, the producer is giving content in various ways. So it's not just us being like, oh.
Again, another symptom of advertising culture.
It is.
You gotta get to the point. You gotta skip over the things that aren't the sort of essential boiled down entertainment value. Mm-hmm. Anyways, let's keep going.
All right. Next up, we got one from producer Dove.
Dove coming through again.
Wow. This is amazing.
All right. Is it up?
It's up.
It's up. Here we go. Producer Dove coming in with just a beautiful piece. It is, it's Dr. Fauci riding on a unicorn with a ribbon in the unicorn's mouth saying, "Science is truth." I was waiting for the jingle there, but
science is truth.
Sorry,
there it is. There it is.
Palettes there. Sorry.
And Fauci has his arm raised with a vaccine needle in his hand, holding it sort of like a magic wand there with stars sprinkling off of it, a rainbow propelling the unicorn through the sky. And again, you gotta look at this. This unicorn looks intoxicated in one way or another. It's got a little bit of stoned eyeballs there. But yes, Anthony Fauci riding his unicorn in a majestic leap through the air.
That's right.
Yes, spreading the joy of his vaccinated magic there.
I wonder if Dove knew that today would be a very Fauci-centric show, number one.
Maybe.
Probably. Spiritually speaking, maybe not like consciously, but also the rainbow that the unicorn is emitting, I guess, as part of the whole, LGBTQPPY month.
Right.
That we're in. And did you notice
relevant.
all the big corporations change their logos and everything to comply to
It's the thing to do.
Which is crazy because, like me personally, like, when there's certain types of designs with the rainbow color, aesthetically, I'm like, oh, that's kind of, it's a pretty thing. But it's just, I hate the fact that it has to like represent this other thing,
I mean, I don't even mind that it represents something else. It's just sort of the virtue signaling is the gross
that's what I'm
part.
saying.
It's just economic, commercially motivated pandering.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not to me, it doesn't even have to do with any of it, except for it's sort of infantilizing the public, which is just disgusting for economic purposes. I do want to give a shout out to Irish Guy 13 on YouTube in reference to this piece of art. Says, "Behold, a pale horse."
Yeah. Exactly what God was describing. Also, Rockweiler. Unicorn probably tested positive.
Who rode the pale horse? Was that Pestilence?
I thought it was. It might have been. Let me look
Who
it up.
knows?
So
if it was If it was pestilence, that would, I think it's death, actually.
I was going to say it's death.
Yeah, I think this is death. Good enough.
Look it up.
Just quick note here from Dub explaining it. I made this illustration of Daddy Fauci saddled up on a unicorn. He, of course, was able to tame the notoriously wild beast. I made them flying through the air, spreading vax cheer throughout the land in the midst of a leap that could truly only be described using one word: majestic. Keep doing what you guys do, and I'll keep praying for yins. Thank you very much, Producer Dove.
Appreciate it. Yep, it was Death rode the pale green horse, and then the red horse is war, famine is the black horse, and it looks like the white horse was the rider who held the bow. Rainbow?
I think that was pestilence holds the bow, isn't it? Or maybe it doesn't even reference pestilence. Maybe that was just sort of
famine. Famine is the black horse. So yeah. There's not like a direct pestilence, but
you know what? I'm thinking now that I'm not going to get into it now, but I actually we may have had this conversation either on air or not, and we we looked into the pestilence rider thing, and it turns out I believe we discovered it was completely sort of made up and added, especially propagated because of Neil Gaiman, I want to say, in Good Omens.
Oh. Yeah,
I
kind of remember having that. It was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was sort of added in there. I could be wrong. It's been a while since we talked about this. But
the pestilence thing is mentioned in prophetic passages. Luke 21 talks about it. There's famines and pestilence and echoes Matthew 24 and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not.
But I think it was sort of applied to the rider with a bow, because he didn't necessarily have a name. Isn't he just referenced as the rider with a bow?
Yeah, rider with he's the first horseman of the four horsemen.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a theology lesson.
There you go. More content, baby.
All right. Next up, we have one from producer Josiah. And this one is a globe earth with a bird. I guess it's a canary.
Triggered.
Yeah, I know. And the caption is, "Under the all-seeing eye of the canary."
Dun, dun, dun. The Canary Illuminati.
Yeah.
I did sort of notice that the eyeball of the canary is superimposed over the Germany region. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but that is the seat of the EU. I don't know. Maybe sending a message.
Yeah.
What if we are in charge of the EU guns and we didn't know about it? That would explain a lot.
That would explain the wild dreams I've been having. Subliminal messaging. All right. And then lastly, we have one here from producer Christine C. And this will also launch into the producers competition thing here.
Yes.
And this is a logo. Let me make it fit so people can see here. It's a producer family break out of the cage. And it has 2 Corinthians 9:7. Each one must give as he has decided in his heart, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for Yahweh loves a cheerful giver. Mm-hmm. And she gave this with a note, and she says, on Wednesday, I misunderstood and thought that the contest was for a producer logo. Now I know it's Producer, but I figured I'd still like to share this, even though it's not for the contest. Anyways, I'm going to explain the art. So here's the art. Bottom right, pink canary is Allie. Drawing her bat and pangolin going on a journey. Zoom in, you'll see it. So let's take a zoom
I see it.
Oh, yeah. A bat and pangolin. That's right. Mm-hmm. And then on the, where was I? Okay. Bottom left, brown canary is part of the prayer group and is taking time to pray.
Okay. Producer. Good.
Canaries praying. Top left, purple canary is all those that contribute to the show with timestamps, jingles, sending in articles. I like the bandana look. Good look. And then the top right, orange, blue, maroon canaries are all those that give financially. They're holding gift-wrapped boxes of money topped with a red bow. So there you
Beautiful.
go. Yeah.
That's great.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is wonderful. And it is a good representation of exactly how this show works in the volume for volume. The value for value model, which is, it's not just Gonz and I sitting here doing everything. We got people all over the world, literally all over the world, internationally producing the show in tons of different ways. The artists, the producers, timestamp sirs, creative people, the prayer group, and those who support financially, all working together to make the show work. And we're very grateful. And this is awesome. Thank you very much. Who made this one?
Christine C.
Christine C.
Does timestamps for us too.
Yeah, so. Thank you very much, producer Christine C.
Appreciate
putting in the work, Christine.
Oh yeah. Okay, that does it for all the producers. Do we want to mention the
meetups?
Meetups. Yeah, I always forget. Do we have a meetup jingle?
I think we have Mr. Magoo sort of screaming it. Which, look, I love Mr. Magoo's work, but we could probably use an updated meetup jingle.
Basil and Gonz.
That's not it. Okay. That was
I could
from
be wrong.
Mr.
We might have a different one. But
I always
we'll have to figure it out later.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. I need to pay attention to my own stuff here. But yes, that was I think Mr. Magoo's canary meetup from the kitchen. But anyway, meetups, June 26th, 2021. That's a Saturday. Torrance Beach, California. SoCal Canary Cry meetup is at 1 p.m. Definitely email ciaralauren93@gmail.com to RSVP. That's ciaralauren93@gmail.com. And this one, I will try to be at this one. So I'm not going to make any promises yet. But the plan is to be there for me to show up. So
somebody in the chat is saying B-Dubs made us a meetup jingle.
Oh, yeah. See, I think I knew we had one.
Oh, wait. B-Dub Canary meetup. It's not showing up.
Oh, here it is.
You found
Canary Cry meetup.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Thank you very much, B-Dubs. And thank you to Gaslin Bonds Alley in the chat, keeping us on point here.
There you go.
All right. Make sure to show up to all the meetups. You want to run through the meetup dates real quick?
Sure. SoCal, that's the one we just talked about. June 26th. Arizona, July 24th. Georgia, August 21st. Missouri, September 11th. And Ohio, October 30th.
Wow. There's one every month until October.
This is crazy. Wonderful. I don't know how producer Ciara is. What is she like?
She's getting around, man.
She have her own private jet or something? This is insane.
I don't know. I'm impressed, though. I want to, whatever Ciara is doing, I want to do. I'm thinking if I could figure out a way to do some like reliable internet while traveling, I would be totally into that. Unfortunately, pretty much every time I travel, the show suffers pretty intensely. But thank you very much to producer Ciara for putting on these meetups. And I hope the SoCal meetup goes wonderful. And if you're out there and you are near or in SoCal, Arizona, Georgia, Missouri, or Ohio, send an email right now. Get ready. I'm going to tell you the email address. Write this down. The email address is ciaralauren93@gmail.com. That's spelled CIA. You know, like the CIA, CIARALAUREN 93, the numbers 93@gmail.com. Get connected. Go to these meetups. It's very important. Everybody has fun, and we love seeing what comes out of those. So make sure to do that. Go connect with other Canarians. Very important. And thank you, producer Ciara.
Yeah, thank you very much. And well, we're not going to, I'll just say this. Basil, you and I have been in very, very early talks of perhaps some kind of like super meetup that would be very cool. We need to do some demographic work to figure out exactly
to be clear, we have been in super, super early talks about some sort of meetup for about 8 years. So
true.
Nobody should be getting super excited, but I think it's okay to throw out there, like, now that the world is, would allow it, we are kind of playing around with the idea of doing, live in-person shows. I think that would be fun. We don't really know what that looks like and how that would even be resourced or where would be the best place to do that or